Mmm. Mmm. Bro. Why is Freedom Planet 2's music so good? What did you miss? We did the cat event and it was bad. It was boring. Yeah. It was rough. It's a shame. I was actually looking forward to the cat event and it was a load of nothing. It was a clicking simulator. Honestly, I would have had a better time buying a DS, picking up Nintendog's Cat Edition, and playing that. That's how bad it was. So yeah. It is unfortunate. Man, I love Genshin, but man, it is unfortunate how, like, lack of, like, event content to meet up with new characters and that type of thing is available. I hope that this Chiori quest we're about to do is at least interesting. No spoilers, please. No spoilers, please. Oh, thanks a lot, Paimon. That wasn't what the day looked like.
Is this really okay?
No.
I told you I could do it using the leftover funds from the original deposit. Don't tell me you're afraid that I cheaped out on the dress.
Try the Abyss.
No, not at all.
I'll try the Abyss for 25
I have
gifted.
The fullest faith in your work.
I haven't played the Abyss in a year.
I'm just in shock, that's all. It's always been my dream to wear a Chioriya boutique dress for my wedding. I really thought the chance had passed me by.
Yay, wedding!
Wait, isn't that Chiori? She's actually at her shop today?
Yeah.
Oh, you've got a point there. Well, once she's done with her customer, we can go and ask her.
I'm a woman of my word. If I say I can do something, then it'll be done. The first rule of business is to always keep your promises.
Sorry, I thought she was just going to stop. I'm a woman. Chiori came at it so aggressive. Hey, Mangoof.
Hello, my liege.
Hello.
Just doing a quick stop. I hope you're doing wonderful. So you've been busy, frown.
Thank you for the sub. Yeah, I appreciate it. And yes, thank you. I am doing well.
Now, remember to not fold the gown or store it under direct sunlight. I'd recommend only taking it out on the day of the wedding. But from the look on your face, I can tell that may be a little difficult for you.
Damn, what a sassy bitch. Hey, no worries, Kage.
I'll try my best.
Hope you had a good one.
Once he sees me in this, his jaw is gonna drop straight to the floor.
And if it doesn't, I'm divorcing him.
Chiori, you're actually at your shop today.
Is that really so shocking? It is mine, after all.
Yes,
Anything
we
you're
like a
looking for
sassy
today?
queen.
A custom design, or perhaps some ready-to-wear outfits for kids?
Damn. She sees us as kids. Fuck.
Hey, Paimon's not a kid.
She's a baby. We actually wanted to ask about Fontaine Fashion Week.
Oh, that. Well, if news of the event has reached your ears, I suppose the Fontaine Apparel Association's advertising efforts have paid off.
Are there any fun and popular activities that we can take part in?
No. Sorry.
Ha! No.
I got it, Chad. Don't worry.
Ugh, Fashion Week isn't what I'd call fun.
Maka Jams, thank you for the
But it
sub.
certainly always attracts a crowd. It's a fashion extravaganza that only takes place once a year, after all.
And yet, a lack of this Fashion Week event.
Will you be showing off some of your designs too?
Of course. All designers at the Court of Fontaine use the week to advertise their brand. If
My
you're lucky,
brand!
you could even land a large amount of orders as soon as the main show ends. Come to think of it, it was also at a previous fashion week that our label first took off.
Aren't you pretty much an established name now? People will still buy your clothes even if you don't participate this year, right?
Yeah, that's not quite how it works. While many people buy clothes for fit and style, The fashion industry also strongly values a label's artistic vision and creative direction. Why would anyone patronize a label that hasn't even bothered to put out any new designs for the year? In
I don't
the
know.
end, fashion is just a representation of the spirit of the times. People support your brand because they support the
No,
vision
I'm not
it
calling Chiori mommy.
represents.
Huh. Okay, so maybe fashion's more complicated than Paimon thought.
Clearly, Paimon hasn't watched The Devil
All
Wears
that
Prada.
complicated stuff aside, you're saying we'll be able to see new Chioriya designs at the show?
Absolutely. The designs have already been finalized. I'm just waiting for the fabrics to arrive.
Ooh, are you using materials you can't get in Fontaine?
Well, I still have a certain partiality to Inazuma-made fabrics. The textures are pleasant to the touch, and their familiarity gives me a sense of security.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's that feeling of home.
Ugh, something like that. Yes.
We're a long way from Inazuma, though. Aren't you concerned that your shipment might get
Sai
lost or
calling
stolen along the
Chiori
way?
mommy for 200? Bro, for 200, I'll like, I don't know, I'll salivate for Chiori or something.
No need to worry. I've already taken
Unless she's
steps
not
to
of age,
ensure
then
that it
no,
will
but I'm
arrive
assuming
safely.
she is, being
I've
how
entrusted
she
the job
owns
to
this
Komini
place and
Express's most
culting
reliable
kids.
courier. Excuse me. Coming through. Coming through. Chiori, your shipment's here. I know it's quite late, so I'm really sorry.
Wow, the cat event, Kirara.
Deep breaths, Kirara.
Any other cats I
then
should know
start
about?
again.
Oh, so Kirara's the courier you were talking about.
Oh, hey, Traveler and Paimon.
All right, who's gonna give me
Fancy seeing
200
you here in Fontaine.
subs, chat?
It's been a while.
How about a game of Genius Invocation TCG? Facts.
Maybe next time. Considering how late this delivery is, I'm not sure this is the time to play cards.
Boo.
Plus, I know this shipment is really important to Chiori, so I should probably make sure everything's in order.
Boo.
Wait a second. This is the second time that you've seen me flub a delivery job now, isn't it? Oh, you somehow always happen to catch me off my game, huh?
Get your head
what
in the
was
game.
holdup? Sailing delays, bad weather.
Huh? No, nothing like that.
I love how everybody,
I just
when it comes to
ran into a
gifted
bit of
subs, are like,
trouble, that's all.
Pikachu. How about you pull your own weight, huh, chat? I can feel Pikachu is saving up the energy blast, like the fucking. They're literally saving their meter for like the wheel of decisions. They're like, oh, this motherfucker's gonna be spin that wheel, all right.
Bandits, then? Or treasure hoarders? A few run-ins on the road aren't usually enough to give you any trouble.
Well, I didn't run into anyone exactly. I just got a little lost.
Does it have to be 200? No, it can be all chipped in, but today.
Keeping you honest as always, I see.
I do wish that Genshin. Here's what I want. All right, I know we're talking. Here's the thing: we're not gonna get any major updates from Genshin, like quality of life updates, until probably 5.0. If we're gonna be realistic, right? I hope in 5.0, and this is a big stretch. I hope that quality of life. Did you check the developer discussion? No. I hope that they that the mouth flaps will match the dialogue of each individual language. I also hope that, I've talked about it multiple times, that they let us send out characters to go find ascension materials. And I hope that we also get rid of timed grinding. So essentially, like, if I wanted to grind for certain materials or talents, that they just get rid of it and I can do it any day of the week. That's what I want.
All right. I was stopped by a group of bandits as soon as I entered Fontaine.
I would want all of those things before resin cap. Honestly, instead of a resin cap, give me reserved resin. Like how Honkai Star Rail has reserved Trailblazer power, give me reserved resin. If you give me reserved resin, then I don't care about the resin cap. Because if you give me reserved resin, then I'm good. Right? So,
They were a little different from the ones I usually run into. I could hear them mumbling about Komunia Express. It was obvious they were looking for someone with two tails.
So it was a targeted hit?
CyYu, please notice me.
I got the sense that they were actually targeting Chiori's goods.
My fabric shipment?
Bastards.
Yeah, they said that I could go as long as I left the goods with them. Otherwise, they'd stuff me into my delivery box and toss me into the sea to drown.
Wow.
Oh, are you okay, Kirara?
That's graphic.
Oh, I'm good. I'm still a yokai after all. I turned them over to the guards. It just took me a while to round them all up.
Ah.
Well, it's not completely out of the ordinary.
Oh, yeah,
for
I
one of
love
your
Cuphead
deliveries to get
Pikachu.
Intercepted. But it still doesn't make sense how you knew it was my goods they were after. You've got other deliveries to make in Fontaine, don't you? Is there something else that you're keeping from me?
The tails. The tails.
Perhaps I need to reconsider how many stars to give you in my review.
You always know how to get me, Chiori. Alright, I'll talk.
It's better with a mouse, with a controller. Pikachu.
So, I kinda wanted to know why anyone would order a hit on me, so I spent a bit of time investigating. One of the bandits had a loose tongue, which saved me some time. He said that a certain person had commissioned them to intercept Chioriya Boutique's delivery.
Also, speaking of Uber reviews, chat, so Hayden and I had to get on a Lyft last night, and oh my god, what do I keep getting weird Lyft drivers? So last night we get a Lyft driver, I think his name was like Paul, I can't remember, and he goes, "Como estás, amigo?" How's it going? Fist bump, and I was like, okay, and I was like, okay. And it's like, how's it going, compadre Alejandro? And I was like, it's going good. He's like, all right, cool. He starts flipping through the radio as he's driving, and he's like, hey, is this station good? It's bilingual. They've got Spanish, they've got English and Espanol. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. And yeah, that was when he left, it's like, all right, we're here. You have a good one, amigo. And I was like, yep, you take it easy. But yeah, that happened. What are they talking about? Oh, they started talking to me in Spanish because my name is Alejandro. So this very white man was really trying. And yeah. Also, it hurt me hearing the bilingual, the quote-unquote bilingual radio station that we were listening to. The guy who was the radio host or whatever, 100% white, did not speak a lick of Spanish because he kept saying the hermanos, I think it was like the hermanos Carlitos, and I was like, I wanna go home. It was crazy. It was crazy. I was like, hermanos, my guy, please. Yeah, so kind of a racist.
This guy stinks.
He's like, it was kind of racist.
And who might this person be?
Chiori, why don't we just let this one go? I mean, I didn't really get injured, and you've still got Fashion Week to worry about.
You meet some strange people. I sure do.
I appreciate your kindness, Kirara, but if I don't teach this person a lesson, I doubt they'll stop here. Anyone that dares to mess with one of my friends deserves a stern talking to and then some.
Yeah, tell him.
All right. The guy said that the commissioner was someone by the name of Uther.
Uther. No, that name rings a bell. Wouldn't you say, Kirara?
Well, that's exactly why I didn't want to bring it up to you.
Got his ass. What up, PC soldier?
So you both know this Uther guy?
Better Blaze.
Through Chiori's complaints about him, sure. He's a fellow fashion designer who's made it his goal in life to make hers as miserable as possible.
Ah, lovely.
So he's like a business rival.
A rival is what you call someone who fights you fair and square. Uther, however, just has it out for me as a designer. He's publicly disparaged my design choices, my use of materials. He's practically tried every trick in the book to ruin my good name.
Bastard.
I've already warned
Hey,
him
Kizu,
before
thank
to
you for the
compete
raid.
with me fair and
Welcome.
square. But I guess he prefers playing dirty. Well, I'm more than happy to oblige.
Pikachu, you're so funny. I see you've learned well.
Wait, Chiori, where are you going?
Just on a walk.
To teach someone a lesson. You must be tired after your long journey.
Just the way she
Why don't you rest
struts.
in my shop for a little while before heading back?
Chiori!
Dude,
Wait!
the way she struts, you know she's gonna fuck someone up.
Oh no. What should we do?
Follow
You
her?
seem concerned. Should we be worried about Chiori?
Well, she's always been the type of person to face things head on. But with her fiery temper, I'm just worried whatever she's about to do will feel negative publicity about her right before the start of fashion.
It'll be
Week.
fine.
Traveler, Paimon, could you go after her and check out the situation for me? As a formal employee of Komonia Express, it wouldn't be appropriate for me to get involved.
Sure, I guess.
Yeah, we'll take good care of Chiori.
To be honest, I'm more worried about that Uther guy's safety.
Damn. When they talk about tonight, that's crazy that it took us like 30 minutes to just get past the prologue. Chat, you know what I might do, actually? Tomorrow morning, I might just play Honkai Star Rail. I might just be like, who we building, chat? We might just be like, who we building, and just chill. Go through maybe some side quests and speedrun. You had to pat the game somehow. Hey, Chevreuse!
On the clock, officer.
And yeah, you see, this is the problem I have with Genshin character stories. I know damn well there's gonna be like a 3 to 4 hour story quest, and it's a lot of filler.
Nothing good ever comes out of you addressing me like that.
Yay, Chevreuse!
And I see the Traveler and Paimon are here too.
Yes, sir.
Chevreuse, we meet again.
Are you out on patrol? I'm on patrol.
Well, things have been fine on my end. We were able to bring in a large number of recruits thanks to that film we made.
Hell yeah.
I suppose the trade-off is that I'm now constantly getting stopped for autographs while out on patrol.
Oh, what
Not
a
ideal,
bother.
if you ask me.
I'm just so
You were one of the
famous.
leading roles after all.
So, did something happen?
Indeed it did.
Whatever will
I
I
need you to come
do?
with
I only ever hear that phrase from you. Usually I'm the one asking people to do that.
Well, are you coming?
True.
Not before I know what you're planning.
Have I ever made a bad call?
Are you coming? Yes. You've made a bad
The
call?
better question is, have you ever made one that didn't violate proper procedure?
Yes.
Okay. A man hired a group of bandits to mug my friend. I'm about to go teach him a lesson.
Hell
Are
yeah,
you
let's
sure
go teach
this
them a
is
lesson
something you should
together.
be telling the captain of the special patrol? It's getting hard to tell whether you're here to report a case or turn yourself in for one.
Neither.
Yes.
I'm requesting personal supervision from said captain, so I don't do anything too out of line.
She's
Are
getting
you
permission to
planning
kick someone's
Not if I can
ass.
help it.
Hey, Silas, thank you for the 4 months.
All right, where is this person?
That's awesome.
Follow me.
I love it. Follow Chiori? Oh, right. Maybe I should.
Just promise you'll start trying to keep yourself out of trouble.
She's not doing that.
Well, when trouble stops coming my way, I'll be sure to get on that.
Are we going to... Is this not where, Farina lives?
This should be the place. You all wait here.
I
I'll go
swore
ahead,
this
eh?
is where...
Chat with him.
You know, Chevreuse, Paimon gets the sense that you two are actually pretty close.
It's just as Chiori said. We got to know each other pretty well in our lines of work. You could call it a you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours
You
sort of
scratch mine.
situation.
Does Chiori often need your help?
Farina's near the
I'd
blacksmith.
say it's mutual.
Oh, okay.
The special patrol needs
Also,
her help
chat.
quite often as well.
Before I forget,
We've got tough problems
remember,
of our own.
if you would
Getting
like
people to talk,
for us to
example.
have a waifu cup, we have to get enough sales through gamer subs. So use code CyYu, !GG in the chat. I'm not gonna lie, my favorite flavor is titty milk. Oh, I
The
said it.
uniform, the musket, they're intimidating. Most people clam up the minute they see us. Lips sealed so tight, getting them to talk almost feels like trying to break into
Sci-fi
the
cup,
fortress
let's
of
go.
Narrapede. But put them in a clothing boutique, and they suddenly start gushing faster than the waters at the Fountain of Lucine.
Oh, is it because they're trying to show off or something?
Yep. People are vain creatures. They can't help but want to talk up new developments in their lives, or
It is interesting
show
how
off
the
much they know
autoplay in
about other
Persona is
people.
way too fast,
And
while the
nothing
autoplay
brings
in
out that
Genshin is
sort
way
of
too
vanity
slow.
quite like fashion. As a result, Chiori often picks up on all kinds of information in her shop. Most of her customers are members of the upper class, which means they're pretty
The
much up
upper
to the
class.
gills in wealth and intel.
Wealth and fame and power.
You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. Huh, Paimon gets it now?
Exactly. I'm also here to ensure Chiori's safety. Those who make trouble for her also tend to be rich and powerful. And in some very
Time to
rare
find the perfect
cases,
autoplay?
I'm forced to
True.
protect other people from Chiori herself. So, who got on her case this time? It's been a while since I last saw her that angry.
Oh, so this is what happened.
When is Shark Boy? We literally burned him in a dumpster. What do you mean?
Huh? Uther, you say?
Ooh.
You've heard of him?
Yep. He's made trouble for Chiori several times already. He's fond of pretty much every dirty trick in the book. I heard that even the Maison Gardiennage issued him a warning due to his behavior. So he's back at it, huh? His funeral, I guess.
He's gonna die.
Oh, what's this about a funeral all of a sudden?
I just meant that Uther's done for. Now bring it in, you two. Get right up close.
Sure, but why?
Erica sounds awesome as
Because this
Chevreuse.
is probably
Yeah.
going to
I got
turn
to hang
into
out
one
with
of those
Erica again
very rare
this
cases
past
I
weekend.
just talked about.
I haven't seen her in a bit. Ooh, he's getting his ass beat. Is this the guy from the trailer that was like, "Do you know who I am?" I don't think so, but his model looks like it. So.
What are you doing? Stay away from me!
I really thought she was gonna kick his fucking face. The way, dude, tell me you didn't see the wind-up, chat. Chat, you saw the wind-up. The way the leg pulled back, I was like,
Has anyone ever taught you the definition of stupidity?
I'm not gonna say it.
Huh?
I'm not gonna say it.
Stupidity is doing the same meaningless thing over and over again. It
I'm not gonna say it.
appears you've forgotten what I told you before. So, allow me to refresh your memory. Lay off the dirty tricks. Oh, and if you dare lay your hands on my friend again, you can expect a far less pleasant landing next time.
Ahem. Chiori?
Damn.
Officer, an assault's in progress! Please, officer, you've got to do something!
You're right. Join in, Chevreuse. Beat his ass.
Of course. I'll do my utmost to investigate the situation. Unfortunately, I was chatting with this traveler and seemed to have missed what happened.
Damn.
Not to worry, though. If you'd allow me to search the scene, I'm sure I'll be able to collect some useful evidence. You don't mind, do you? There's nothing in there that would implicate you in any illegal activity, I would hope.
Bro, the tag team. That's actually awesome.
Forget it. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Ms. Chiori, I must also ask you to refrain from engaging in such disorderly conduct in the future, especially out in the open like this.
Apologies, officer. I guess you could say I'm just used to tossing out any trash I come across on the street.
You...
Is there anything else either of you have to say for yourselves?
That's all from me. I sincerely hope that today's events will never happen again.
We'll see about that.
Whoa, that scared the heck out of Paimon! How did he just go flying out like that?
You know, such a graceful arc. I'm so used to Honkai Star Rail lip sync that Genshin just looks off. Well, the Genshin one isn't lip synced. That's the thing. And that's what I want them to fix in 5.0.
You're too kind.
Now's not the time to be accepting compliments. What happened to not doing anything too out of line?
It wasn't out of line. Also, I would like them to give me the option to look back at conversations while I'm in the cutscene. Like I can with Star Rail.
Oh, not if I could help it, is what I said. And I think I kept to that.
I love this dynamic.
I started with a verbal warning, but he displayed neither shame nor remorse. If anything, he kept running his mouth with insults and threats.
Damn.
Insults and threats so bad that he deserved to be tossed out like a sack of trash?
Yes.
Believe it or not, they were that bad. He deserved to get knocked down a peg. It's the only way to get
But
him
you
to
can
stop.
do it in Genshin too. Chat, that's not... We've had this conversation. We've had this conversation. We've had this conversation. Chat, I am talking about right now. Right now, at this very moment. How do I look back at what Chiori just said in the 2 lines before? Go ahead. Tell me. What button do I press? What button do I press? Without me having to go to the archive, the index, the codex, how do I look at what she said 5 seconds ago? That isn't the line that's staring at me right now. You cannot. That's right. I am referring to being able to press a button and seeing a log of what was just said. Because Star Rail added that, and Genshin does need it. Because Genshin gives so much more information that I do think it needs it. Close the game and reopen it. I hate you guys.
You could have reported him to the guards.
Oh, I will. But it'll take some time for them to gather evidence. And he denied that he ever had anything to do with those bandits. I don't want anything else to happen during Fontaine Fashion Week. On top of that, if Kirara is going to
Alt
continue
F4.
delivering
Yeah,
goods
let me
for
do that while I'm
the
holding
least I can do is
OBS
guarantee her
open.
safety.
All right, you guys are saying Alt F4? Nothing bad will happen, right? Not like the stream will die
That
or
reminds
nothing?
me, there is another favor I'd like to ask of you today.
What a shame. I believe you've already used up your favor quota for the day.
Have I? Well, it's a good thing I was planning on taking an advance on tomorrow's quota then.
Guys, you really think I'd pull a fucking monarch? Get your head out of your ass.
Don't you think you're maxed out on advances already?
I always pay you back in information, don't I?
Damn.
It's just like you said. You scratch my back, and I scratch yours.
Do you think they mean that literally? Alt F4 on the PS5? Oh, you're right. My bad, chat. Oh, wow, Paimon, look! We're in Natlin! Oh my god, we're in Natlin, chat. I can't believe it. Golly. Wow. Looks like we gotta go save Paimon. Nice voice crack. Yeah, I was impersonating Paimon. Wind blade. Guys, I don't think the Alt F4 is working. Guys, I don't think the Alt F4 is working. How do I fix this? Natlin looks different. Why is it low poly? The textures aren't fully there. How do I fix it? You guys know I'm in this, right? Like, you guys know my voice in this, right? It's pre-beta. You guys are idiots. Yeah, I'm this guy. I'm this muscular dude that I picked. Anyway. Guys, size of Chad. Yeah, me and my best friend Steve Blum. Sorry, Mina tweeted that they were free, and I had to make sure that I told them they weren't. ¿Por qué cambiaré de juego? Porque no cambié de juego. Literalmente estaba jugando Genshin Impact. Huh. How did I like Anime Boston? I hated it. No, I'm just kidding. I had a really good time at Anime Boston. Would definitely do again. Would definitely do again. I have to go up there. Oh, brother. How did you react to the Aventurine art on... I don't think I did react to the Aventurine art. Hey man, you guys are giving me content, so I actually am not too familiar with the Aventurine art that you are referring to. Aventurine art, Aventurine art. Where are you? Alright, so we've got we have a character preview. I'm assuming this is not what you guys are talking about. Hey, look at those boys. Hey, yo, is that Dark AV? Yes, it is. Yo, I commissioned that artist. I love Dark AV. All right, what art am I looking for, chat? Is it not on the official Honkai Star Rail? Played as usual. Did I skip it? Oh! What if I just like... There we go. Come on, guys. You think I haven't seen this fucking art? Come on, fellas. Come on, fellas! Just because I didn't react to it on Twitter. Or on... Just because I didn't react to it on stream doesn't mean I hadn't seen it. Of course I've seen this gorgeous, sexy man fighting for his life with this single button. I have seen all the different art edits. I've seen Aventurine. I've seen a version of Alhaitham. I've seen a version of Sino. I've seen a version of Sampo. I've seen a version of Acheron. You guys really fucking think I haven't seen this? Ridiculous. Camden's reaction? Bro, I'll show you Camden's reaction. Camden's reaction is this. Camden's reaction is he made it a print is what Camden's reaction is. And that's the smartest thing Camden could do. He's learned the game. He knows the system. Camden, smart, intellectual. And I shall respond with the exact same gif I just did. SpongeBob lick. The exact same gif. Take notes, chat. What, you want genuine? Is that what you want? Is that what you want, chat? You want a genuine kind of slutty print? Is that what you want? Chat, tell you what. 100 gifted subs and I'll do it. I will commission an artist today. I'll go look at, actually, I think I know the exact artist I would go for. I think I know the exact artist I would go for. I would hit up Rory. I would hit up the artist that already has a body pillow of genuine. But you ain't gonna do it. Nobody wants thirst trap genuine. Not like that. Nobody wants thirst trap genuine. No siree. Fuck, why am I broke?
We're back.
You were gone for an awfully long time. Oh, please tell me nothing bad happened.
There's nothing to worry about. All you need to know is that you'll never have to worry about someone in Fontaine messing with your deliveries again.
Sorry, Chiori. I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble.
What are you talking about? You didn't do anything wrong. Those greedy bandits are to blame, along with a certain someone who doesn't know when to lay off the petty tricks. The next time you need to leave the city, call the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. They'll escort you half of the way, and the Spina di Rusula can take the second half.
Yeah, Spina di
With that sort of
Rusula.
escort, the next time you make
Guys,
a delivery, those treasure hoarders
beg
won't go anywhere
Pikachu
near
for
your
help.
goods. Unless, of course, it's to offer to carry them
Stop
for you.
begging Pikachu. Fucking cowards. Pikachu, don't listen to them. Let them suffer. Let them rot. Fucking bullying Pikachu to fill your fucking degenerate desires. Stop it. Stop it.
Good one, Chiori.
I'm being serious. You know me. If I bring something up, you can assume it's already a done deal. You're going back to Inazuma tomorrow, right?
Wait, you don't mean...
I've already spoken to the captain of the Special Patrol.
Oh, I told
As
him a
discussed,
thirst trap
the patrol's
print
going
of
to take a small
genuine.
detour during their daily training tomorrow. As for Navia, I'll give her a heads up in a bit.
There's really no need. I'm just a simple courier. I don't need to be surrounded by a bunch of armed guards. Or ones with sunglasses, for that matter. Don't you think this is a bit much?
Well, you certainly shouldn't count on such a procession for every trip you make to Fontaine. It's just a one-off thing, for my own peace of mind. It'll also show those guys what'll happen to those who dare to mess with my friends.
Just think of it as you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours type of situation.
Yes,
Teehee.
well put.
Yeah, I just took the words right out of your mouth that you told
Well,
Chevreuse
if
like a
you
few
think
moments ago.
it's a good idea, Traveler, then... I guess it's fine.
Well, with the bad guys out of the way and your goods safely delivered, everything should be good to go for Fontaine Fashion Week, right?
I believe so. I'll try to churn out a few more outfits over the next few days. I've heard a lot of suppliers will be participating this year.
Paimon's gonna take a guess and say suppliers are super important.
But of course, they supply us designers with funding, equipment, factory access. You have to work with them if you want to become a truly renowned fashion
A
house.
truly renowned.
That's also why this year's Fashion Week is so important to me.
Y'all need a horny jail? That's what I
But
said.
Isn't your brand already really famous, Chiori? Your clothes are so pretty and so nice to wear. I can't help but brag about them to my customers whenever I get the chance.
Even so, I would imagine there are still people who've never heard of the Chioriya brand, yes?
Well... I mean, with the amount of places that I deliver to, it's only natural that some people from other nations haven't heard of it.
Then it's still not famous enough.
Not
My
good
goal
enough.
is to make the Chioriya brand renowned throughout all of Teyvat.
All of it? Your business would have to get pretty huge then.
Wait, would that mean I could just go to any Chioriya branch on the continent to get my clothes fixed? It has been pretty inconvenient having to come to Fontaine every time I need to get them patched up.
Alternatively, of course, you could just be a bit more careful with them. They're already about as durable as I can make them.
Okay, I'll admit, they do get snagged on branches pretty often, but I can't help it. It's hard to be careful about that sort of thing when you're trying to take a nice nap in a tree.
Well, if that's your dream, Chiori, then we should do our best to make it a reality. Is there anything we can do to help out with Fashion Week?
Oh no, our
I'm
table
sure
is
I could
broken.
think
What
of
year are we in?
something.
2021?
Ooh, what is it? What is it?
Why don't you come to my shop tomorrow and model for me? Simply put,
Hey.
you'll serve as my living mannequins.
Wow. How appropriate. I literally did a photo shoot the other day.
Oh, so we get to try on some of your clothes?
I was a model. It was weird.
Seeing them off the rack will also give me the chance to make some small adjustments to the stitching and the silhouette of the designs.
Sounds easy enough.
Finally, a traveler in different clothes. You wish. Can we keep the outfits?
Most of the clothes you see during Fashion Week are meant to showcase the designer's vision. They're not exactly suitable for ready-to-wear use.
Boo.
If you like them, though, feel free to visit the boutique and see if anything catches your eye.
Please?
I'll even give you a special discount.
Please?
Ooh, sounds great! Paimon was just starting to get curious about all this design stuff.
Then we have a deal. You'll model some formal wear, Traveler, and I don't know. Paimon here will show off some kids' designs. I'll see you both tomorrow then.
Yep, sounds good.
Yeah.
Wait, kids' clothes?
Yep.
Paimon told you already, she's not a little kid.
Yeah, but you're tiny, so that's the only thing that'll fit you.
Coming up. My husband promised to give me a replica of the most eye-catching outfit from the show.
Whoever just spoke, you sound like a pretentious bitch.
Speaking of clothes, do yours happen to need any mending right now, Kirara?
All of the mending.
Well, since you asked, Chiori, there's this part around my waist.
Oh.
Sayu as Hatsune
need a
Miku
bit of
when?
letting
Never.
out around the middle.
I will say,
No!
I heard some really
It's a
disappointing
tear.
stuff.
Those bad guys
So
did it.
apparently, the Hatsune Miku concert is happening right now. And a bunch of people were expecting the hologram, but they're just getting like a video screen. And I'm like, oh, that sucks. I'd be pretty pissed. People were expecting too much. I don't know if they were expecting too much, because I thought the hologram was just the standard now when it came to Hatsune Miku. Like, here's the thing, chat. I've been to a Hatsune Miku concert once, and it was fine. But I also am not like, oh my god, Hatsune Miku, I have to, you know? But I know that Hatsune Miku fans are, you know, they love this shit. So it just sucks.
So hard to pick the perfect gift.
But yeah. I hope at least it's entertaining for the folks who go. The hologram was the standard, especially since they managed it back in 2014. Nah.
You're here early. I haven't even opened the shop yet.
It's been the standard for a decade. Sounds like they're just trying to give her more screen time instead. Boo. Yeah, I mean, I would still recommend going for the one time. I wonder if it's a tech issue with no, why there was no hologram. I don't know. It's a shame though. They used the hologram for bunches of years. It's new because it was a TV instead of a hologram. Right. I heard it's because of Coachella. What? What do you mean? They even had changed the band that's being playing with Hatsune Miku. Ticketmaster and scalpers made the tickets too expensive. Oh, well, that's not the same. Technology do be bugging now and again in our society. Went earlier Miku Expo performance and I'll be going in 2 weeks and they had a great time. Cool. Then as long as y'all have a great time, that's all that matters. So yeah. Yeah, the problem was that it was advertised as the hologram. That's why it sucks, right? That's why it sucks for people. It wasn't the real one, it wasn't the real band, just a replacement to cut costs. 2, the TV was supposed to be a hologram, but it was falsely advertised. 3, the VIPs didn't get the treatment they were promised, involving freebies and early admission and more. That fucking blows. Wow. Yeah, I'd be really fucking pissed. They need their money back. What I heard was people couldn't get refunds. I heard that people couldn't get refunds and the only way they could get their money back was by selling it off. Isn't Crunchyroll the sponsor too? I also heard that. Yeah. Yeah, I also heard that. Sounds like a lawsuit. I don't know if it's a lawsuit, because knowing them, there's probably something in the fine print, like in the terms of service. But that does suck. False advertisement, no refunds issued. Yeah, that sounds like a shit show, really. I'm really sorry if you've gone to the Miku Expo and if you've gone to the Miku Expo and you've been just dealt a shitty hand. But I hope that if you do go, you do enjoy it, because I've been there once and it was really cool. And I remember the biggest surprise for me going to the Miku concert was the opening act was Anamanaguchi, who made the soundtrack for Scout Pilgrim vs. the World, like the video game. And I was like, wait a minute, is this? And the fact that they opened for Miku when I went to that concert years ago, I was like, you know what? This is actually the most pleasant surprise. I was not expecting it, and it was awesome. But yeah, I hope you all have fun if you do go to the Miku Expo concert. So, yeah, but it is bullshit that they false advertised.
3 months, let's go.
3 months, let's
Hope
go.
you're having a good day, Sai.
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Love.
Wait, has Kirara left already?
She hasn't even gotten here.
Yep, with the special patrol.
Never mind.
Bright and early.
Did everything go all right on the road?
On
I
the
believe so.
road.
The patrol makes for quite the entourage. The way they marched forward with Kirara in the center, you'd think she was some sort of VIP. For the second leg, the Spina also came with a pretty large group.
Navia fucking
Navia
kills me,
herself.
dog. Navia has no chill. It's like, that's right. I'm walking here.
They took care to clear the path beforehand as well. Kirara won't so much as step on a single stray rock on her journey. I even heard that Navia decided out of the blue to make a batch of macarons as a going-away gift for Kirara. An excellent souvenir to remember Fontaine by,
I
I'd
love
say.
that.
Sounds like Navia really got into it.
My thoughts exactly. She even lamented the fact that she didn't have time to prepare something even fancier. I'm pretty sure she can't wait for another escort opportunity to come her way.
Another
You
escort.
know, now that you mention Navia, Paimon thinks the two of you are actually pretty similar. You say what you mean, and when you have an idea, you really hit the ground running.
Oh, Andrew.
I suppose
What
that's
up?
why
I
we're
didn't
such
even
good friends.
realize you were there, buddy. What's
Navia
up?
has a certain resilience about her. It's part of who she
Yeah,
is.
how are
No
you,
matter
bud?
what comes her way, she never bows down in the face of adversity. That sort of determination and courage is something I really admire. That same spirit is the true vision of my brand. When she first
My
mentioned
brand!
commissioning an outfit from my boutique, well, I'm sure you can imagine my excitement.
Hey, yo, Andrew, when's the cover? You know what I'm talking about. I've been here since you were talking about the thirst trap genuine. Fuck! You think I should do it? I'll do it if you do it. If you do a Boot Hill thirst trap, I'll do a genuine thirst trap.
Indeed. Customers pay attention not just to the clothes, but also to the figures in society who wear said clothes. People like to copy the styles of those they look up to.
Huh. And here Paimon thought all that mattered was for the clothes to look cute.
I'm just gonna make a shirt that says "Save a Horse." Damn.
Fashion is about more than just looks, my dear. Especially if you've got your sights set on a market the size of Teyvat.
True.
Well, would you look at the time?
Oh yeah. Come on, let's get down to business. We're here to model.
It's a model.
Indeed.
You think they'll actually change
Give
the
me a
model of the
moment while I go
Travelers?
retrieve
They're
some
not gonna change the
fabrics
model
and
of the
sample
Travelers.
outfits. Why don't you help me set up the shop displays in the meantime?
Set them up? How exactly?
Just
Better Pink
carefully
Ninja, thank you for
organize the
stopping by.
ready-to-wear clothes with an eye toward their types and styles. This way, we can guarantee that the customers will see something different every day.
Whoa, there sure is a lot that goes into running a store.
Well then, I'll leave the displays to you.
Yes, sir.
So, we just need to put all the clothes with similar styles together, right?
We gotta match the colors.
Please organize the clothes with an eye towards their types and styles. I'm counting on you.
This is gonna be a disaster. Place the men's formal attire in the... Wait, oh, no. No, retrieve. No. The Inazuma kimono. The men's formal attire. That was the woman's. I can't read the men's formal and the woman's formal. I don't know. I think, you think we should fuck around? No, no. I did it! I did it!
Ugh, you didn't get bought out by my competitors, did you? Ugh, this arrangement, it's...
Amazing!
Never mind. It might look like a chaotic mess, but I suppose it
What?
works as a change of pace.
What are you, an idiot?
And who knows? This style arrangement might come into vogue someday.
What are you, an idiot?
Anyway, let's move on to the real task at hand.
What are you, look at this dummy dumb just letting that happen.
Over here, stand still. I'll take your measurements first.
Damn. Oh, someone's here.
Excuse me, Miss Chiori.
Uh-huh.
Oh, good morning, Leanne. How have you been recently?
Not too bad.
Your gown will be ready next week, so there's no need to worry about missing the ball. Or did you come here today because you'd like to make a new request, perhaps?
All of the requests.
No, nothing like that, Miss Chiori. To be honest,
Cancel?
I came here today to cancel my order for that gown.
Whore.
Cancel your order.
I've never had
you can keep
anyone
the deposit, of
cancel
course.
on me
I know
before.
you can't return any materials you've already used.
Don't worry about the materials. I'm more concerned about you. Did something happen, Leanne? Have your plans changed?
It was that idiot.
It's all
Uther.
right. I'm not trying to make things difficult for you. I'll take note of the cancellation.
Thank you. I'm really sorry.
Not sorry as Uther is going
Just
to
let me
be.
know if there's anything I can do to help.
Please tell me she got a deposit. I'm pretty sure she doesn't get her deposit back.
Is it just Paimon, or was she acting a bit strange just now? Wonder why she wouldn't tell us why she was canceling her order.
It's not a big deal. These things happen every once in a while. A family emergency, an important payday falling through, a lover's quarrel, no one to take you to the ball.
No one
I've
to take
pretty
you to
much
the
heard it all.
ball.
Judging from the look on her face, something's keeping her from revealing the truth to us. It's best not to pry.
It's best
Well,
not to
guess that
pry.
means you'll have more time to work on Fashion Week, right?
That's true. Come, let's pick up where we left off.
My measurements, mother.
Is Miss Chiori in?
No, she's not.
I am. How can I help you?
Really? I'm sorry. Is Miss Chiori in? Is Miss Chiori? Miss Chiori? Chiori? Is Miss Chiori? Is Miss Chiori in? Oh, didn't see you there. Oh, sorry, you were so petite.
I'd like to return this item.
Oh, brother, here we go. Why are you returning the item? Vice.
Oh, could I ask why?
It's just, not to my liking. You said I could get a refund if I wasn't satisfied, so that's why I'm here.
Why isn't it to your liking? Why isn't it to your liking?
Is there something about it that didn't meet your expectations? Are the sleeves too short, or is the color too dark? I can always make those adjustments for you.
No, I just want my money back. You see, Chiori, the thing is someone is talking shit about you.
No need. You don't have to concern yourself with that. I'd just like that refund, please.
And I'd be happy to process that for you. If you could just tell me the cause of your dissatisfaction.
Yeah, there has to be a reason.
Is Chiori here? I'd like to return my outfit.
What is going on? It's that bastard Uther.
Another one?
Damn, Chiori, you're, sounds like you're not good at your job.
Is there some sort of new calamity coming that I haven't heard about? Another flood? Or an apocalypse, maybe? What does the prophecy say this time? You'll be spared if you get rid of all your clothes?
Damn.
Surely the entire population of Fontaine didn't convene and pick this one day to come and return my clothes. What is going on?
You haven't heard? You're canceled.
What kind of rags are you trying to sell us, huh? The way I see it, this shop is nothing more than a black market front run by a bunch of dirty criminals.
Okay, well that sounds racist.
Please calm down, sir.
What is he talking about?
Haven't you heard? Chioriya Boutique has been exposed for having close ties with criminals.
Huh.
It's all over the papers.
Oh, brother. Who the hell ran that story?
And just who is it that dares to throw that accusation around?
Well, obviously the most renowned Uther.
Well, you tell us. The fabrics you've got here, they're all sourced from underground factories, aren't they?
No, they're not.
I've been transparent about my materials from the very beginning. I've already proved there's nothing wrong with them. If a little hearsay and baseless slander are enough to convince you, then by all means, go ahead and hand over your garments right now. Spare yourself from that flood of yours. Or have you not been convinced of that one just yet?
Damn, tell him. It seems like Fontaine created Twitter chat.
You...
Elof!
Miss Chiori?
Go outside and help these customers with their return requests. There's no need to ask them why. We'll refund them at the purchase price.
Alright.
Yeah, and spit in their face while you're at it.
And once you're done, put up the sign that says we're closed for the day.
Got it.
Chiori.
I have got to say. Exactly. I have got to say. The NPCs in Fontaine have got to be some of the most insufferable bastards I have ever dealt with in Genshin. I feel like they are so easily swayed. They are all fucking sheep. Like, literally, someone will be like, yo, that person smells like shit. You are right. That person smells like shit. Bro. Someone will just be like, I heard Nouvelette is dating Farina. I heard that too. Holy shit. You're absolutely right. You're right. They've been dating for years. What are you fucking in? What are you, an idiot? With no evidence whatsoever. Like, it literally is just a bunch of sheeple. It's baffling to me.
They couldn't be more fabricated if you tried. No need to worry about them. I'm sure they'll go away on their own in a
It's
few
Twitter, bro.
days.
Bro, I have been saying that Fontaine has been Twitter since the beginning.
The real goal here is to divert my attention away from Fashion Week. The best response right now is to tune it out and focus on finalizing my designs.
If you say so, but Paimon
The Drama Channel watchers, 100%.
The best way to respond to public skepticism is to let your work speak for itself. there will be no doubt about the quality
Hey,
of my
Grant,
work
thank you for the
once my
raid.
new designs are released.
The nation
The
of
public
Twitter.
just has to see it for themselves.
You see, chat. Fontaine was Twitter before X showed up. You see, Twitter was blue. Fontaine is blue. It's Wombology, chat.
Miss Chiori, bad news.
No, brother. You've been kicked out of Fashion Week.
Oh, for the love of... Can a woman not get a moment of peace to do her work? Go on. What's the matter now?
It's just very interesting how she's like, can a woman? Like, this is the second time that she's specifically... Anyway, never mind. Just interesting.
It's our accessories supplier. They just sent word that they'll no longer be able to supply us during Fashion Week.
I was close.
What? No accessories? Not even the ones we pre-ordered?
Yes, that's what their messenger said.
And what about the models we asked them to book for us?
I think they'll probably pull out as well.
Damn, their pull-out game is strong, chat.
Even the suppliers believe those nasty rumors?
Is the messenger still here?
No, they've already left.
Bastard.
So, no accessories means no brooches, no bow ties, things like that?
Not just that. It means no gems, ribbons, gold thread, all the elements that lend life and soul to my designs.
But if you take those away,
Later, Grim.
does that mean you won't be able to make your designs at all?
Isn't that just
Hello?
theft?
You stay and watch the shop.
I mean, as long as
I'll
we
go
get a
talk to
refund,
the
then
supplier myself.
we're fine. Maybe we'll be able to find out what happened.
Badge for you too. We'll make sure your supplier knows there's nothing wrong with your clothes.
The Archon of
Thank
Twitter.
you. In that case, please come with me.
I mean, that is what we said we were doing. We were going with you, my lady. That is what is happening. Anything for Chiori? I don't buy anything for Chiori. But we'll see. Chiori deserves to backhand someone. Agreed. God, Chat, am I the only one that feels bad for Chiori? Because Chiori to me seems like an interesting, fun character. And they literally put her in filler week. Sorry, filler month.
By the way,
I meant as a unit, not as like a character.
just going to talk, right?
Of course. I wouldn't do anything to one of my business partners, especially when a reasonable
Galaxy, anything for the sub.
conversation should suffice.
Hope you have a great rest of the day, Tilda.
Knock, knock. It's your boy. I mean, it's your gal.
Venger, it's Chiori.
Oh, brother, here we go. I was dreading this conversation. I think it doesn't help that her kit's so similar to Albedo. I feel like her kit is a fusion of Albedo and Kuching, but I just feel like it doesn't help. Like, it literally is like the perfect storm of filler, unfortunately, right? Susu, thank you for the 10 months. Like, I feel like it's the perfect storm for filler. Like, Chiori is literally the only new content during this, apart from the potion event and the cat event that isn't even a full event. And then immediately after Chiori is Arlecchino, which we haven't gotten a playable Fatui Harbinger since Tartaglia. Like, bro, that's why I feel like drip marketing is both a double-edged sword, right? Since Wanderer, well, the reason why I don't consider Wanderer a Fatui Harbinger is because he's not Scaramouche, right? Like, he is, but he isn't. You know what I mean? He's like a former member. That's why I didn't say, you know, that's why I didn't mention Wanderer. If we had gotten Scaramouche, then yeah, it would have been Scaramouche. But we got Wanderer. Who's Scaramouche, JK? Lamau, exactly. But the point is, we haven't gotten one a Fatui Harbinger in a long time. In a while. So yeah, it's rough. Especially like her design alone, right? And whatever her kit ends up being, I'm sure it'll be great. No leaks, please, for the love of God, chat. But yeah, I mean, I'm super looking forward to Arlecchino. But so everyone just kind of skipped Chiori, Nuvolette, Kazuha, and Arlecchino. No, the 4 Nuvolette, Kazuha, and Arlecchino. Yeah, like they really did deal Chiori the worst hand. It kind of does suck. So yeah, I feel bad. I feel bad because her character is interesting. Her being Geo isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it is a tough thing. Anyway, hey, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Rangers. How's it going, Breaking Storms?
We've worked together all these years. The least you could do is allow me a face-to-face conversation.
Straightforward as always, I see. You know, there are certain conventions people usually follow if they want to seek someone's company. Sending a messenger, for example.
Or a carrier pigeon.
And when has following convention ever gotten me anywhere? Why hire a messenger when I can just explain things in person?
True.
Have you read the papers today?
Clearly not. Just
I
finished
don't like
Power
to
Wash?
waste my
Hell
time
yeah.
on baseless lies and speculation. Maybe that's something you should consider as well.
You're right. I only subscribe to the Steambird. And most days, I never even read the others.
So, these rumors. The Steambird was the one that published them?
Ooh, Charlotte's gonna
No,
get an ass beating.
Not at all. They were in some second-rate fashion tabloids.
What?
Well then, there you go. Those sort of headlines become old news faster than you can read them. Surely a bit of tabloid drama isn't worth cutting off my supply.
Bro, this is Twitter.
You would think that. But this time is different. Someone paid off the tabloids to publish the same article at once. They even went so far as to leave a copy in front of every house. That's how I first learned of the rumors.
Every house? That means someone must have been planning this for a very long time.
I can't with it. This is Twitter. This is Twitter.
It seems your rival really pulled out all the stops this time, Chiori. The article was even published alongside a photo of you.
What sort of photo?
A photo of you beating up someone on the street yesterday.
Oh my god, bro. We're going to court. Bring back the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal.
Yesterday? Wait, that means...
Uther again.
She's getting canceled.
Here, I've got a copy. See for yourselves.
All right, let me see that picture. That's not a copy. I don't see a picture. This is AI'd. I'm not reading all this. Indeed, a place blindly flattered by fashionistas that keep an exclusive clientele of crooks.
Behind the scenes, the true Chioriya
See?
boutique takes shape.
Paimon is
Not
useful.
a fashion house, but a house of lies. Relying on its close ties to the criminal underworld, the Chioriya brand employs illegal competitive tactics to come out on top, giving hope to the evildoers among us that wrongdoing can still prevail, provided you conceal it under the guise of fashion and beauty.
Now hold on a second. This could be spun in a way that would be crazy. On the criminal underworld, the Chiori brand employs illegal competitive tactics. Okay, that's bad. Giving hope to the evildoers. It's like, my fellow Fontainians. Yes, I do hire criminals. Ex-criminals. This is a way to redeem them. This is a second chance. At my fabulous new hotel, Chiori Hotel. Patent pending, totally not has-been hotel. There is a time for a second chance for all criminals to work in fashion. and sing musical numbers. Totally not Has-Been Hotel. The Chiori Hotel. Fucked up evil clothes that make you a nasty crime boy. Ooh, what was it? A naughty crime boy while working out.
I don't know what happened, and I don't want to comment on things that I didn't see with my own eyes. Still, that photo shows you to be the clear aggressor.
But Uther harassed Chiori first. He even hired some goons to attack her courier.
Yeah, he was the one who started
Oh, well, thank you, Augustine.
I appreciate you standing up for me, Paimon. But it can't be helped now.
That's right. The court of public opinion has already made up its mind. Still, I've got to give your rival high marks for effort. They even dug up the fact that my father once served time in the fortress of Meripede.
Oh.
But that was so long ago.
In the world of fashion, your past is like a piece of clothing stained with mud. Once tainted, it can never be washed clean.
In the world of the industry, your past is like a piece of clothing. This is Twitter.
They claim that most of your clientele are criminals and that those who buy your clothes are just like you. People who silence all dissent with violence.
The absurdity. I don't even know which part to laugh at the most.
Well, it's no laughing matter. Maybe your clientele are criminals. Maybe they're not.
Maybe they're criminals.
There's even the
I didn't say
possibility
that.
that they're just people who happen to commit crimes after buying your clothes. But with the way this article combines fact with rumor, trying to determine the truth is practically an exercise of futility. It's not something people are just going to forget about in a day or two, especially when they've found several people to back up their claims.
Venger, are you sure you won't reconsider? If we go through with the show together, we can defeat them fair and square.
Ooh, about that.
If I were younger, I might have said yes. But I'm no longer that brave young man with nothing to lose. I've got the family business to consider now. I'd be perfectly happy to work with you again after this, but my daughter is manning the store during Fashion Week, and I don't want her implicated in all of this. She doesn't deserve to be swarmed by all that negative publicity.
No!
Understand.
No, you didn't, Ben!
Let me offer you a piece of advice, Chiori. For old time's sake. Let this Fashion Week go. There's always next year. You just need to wait for all of this to blow over.
My god, this is just Twitter so bad. It's
You're
upsetting.
free to wait things out, Venger. I'll make my own choices.
Have you ever thought maybe that attitude of yours is what's gotten you into all this trouble?
Have you ever thought maybe this attitude of mine is precisely what paved the way for my success?
True.
Well, fair enough.
Bro.
Then I suppose all there's left to say is...
That's fire.
Best of luck. As for the
Bro,
models...
that's fire. That's fire.
None of them wanted to be implicated in all of this either.
Bro, that's so cool. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love it, dude. That's awesome.
Understood. Take care.
Chat, why would he show you if it's a draft?
So, what should we do now?
Suffer.
Without the accessories, I can no longer use my old designs.
How could they do this? They're making things up. The boutique doesn't have anything to do with violent criminals. Can't people tell this is just a bunch of lies?
Public opinion has never been about what's true and what's not.
Yup.
It's about echoing the loudest voice in the room.
Oh my god, bro.
I should have seen it from the beginning. Uther knows me too well.
When Hoyo wrote this,
Everything
they
that
were
happened
literally in their
yesterday
feelings. Like
was just a trap.
they saw something on Twitter they didn't like, surely. Which is fair, honestly.
Well, guess all we can do is just head back for now.
Oh, Charlotte.
Traveler, Paimon!
You know the scoop? Hi.
Charlotte, what are you doing here?
Looking for you, of course. Did you see those fashion tabloids this morning?
You mean that
Yeah.
sorry
Those
excuse for an
lies!
article? Oh, just thinking about it makes Paimon's blood boil.
You too, huh? Whoever wrote that article must have known the Steambird would never print something so defamatory. Unfortunately, not all papers in Fontaine share our same sense of journalistic integrity. Miss Chiori doesn't deserve to suffer all this baseless slander. I was just about to find some people to interview so that I can write an article to refute all those claims. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people who misrepresent and distort the facts.
That's great! With your help, we might be able to get some people back on our side!
It's my pleasure. I've met Miss Chiori several times. I know she's not the kind of person that article makes her out to be. She was the one who made the hat and tie for my camera.
Oh,
Monsieur
cute!
Verite.
I didn't know that. Or maybe I did and I forgot.
Speaking of Miss Chiori, do you know where she went? Alof told me you were all together.
It's Charlotte's birthday today? Man,
She was just
the
here.
Chiori quest became the Charlotte quest.
Maybe she went over there? Let's go check!
If you ask me, I think Chioriya Boutique is done for.
Oh my god.
I mean, what did they expect? Engaging with criminals behind their customers' backs.
Through me, justice is served. What? You guys gonna talk some shit?
They kept up a solid front, though. I've even bought from them before.
Really? How was it?
The owner was plenty fierce, that's for sure. Makes sense if she regularly deals with criminals, I guess. I've got the chills just thinking about it.
Ladies, have you heard about Genius Invocation T? You're dead. Anyone else want to talk some shit? What up, Roy? It really is impossible, Ben.
No, we've lost
All of
her.
these people are sheep!
Did you hear what all those people were saying? Paimon can't believe they bought all that nonsense!
All that crap.
Miss Chiori doesn't often appear in public or give a lot of interviews, so the general public hasn't had a chance to really get to know her. It's also true that her way of dealing with things can be a little extreme sometimes.
Hey, I'm with her. Beat their
It's easy
asses.
to use that to mislead people who don't know anything else about her.
This is all Uther's fault! Paimon would pick him up and throw him
Hey,
across
hell
the
yeah,
village
Roy, that's awesome.
instead. Wait a second. You don't think Chiori might have gone looking for him, do you?
Oh my god,
You know,
Sylvie.
so she can, finish what she started?
That would only make the situation worse for her. I'm sure Miss Chiori knows that too.
You've got a point. Let's just return to the boutique and see if she's there then. Elaf, we're back! Oh, who's this?
Oh, not the wedding dress woman.
This is Miss Letitia. She's also here to see Miss Chiori.
Oh, you were the one who came to collect the wedding dress yesterday, right? Wait, please don't say you're returning that dress too.
Absolutely not. The fuck? My wedding's tomorrow.
Oh, no, not at all. I'm just here to thank her. In fact, if there's anything I can do to help her out,
Aw.
I'd be more than willing.
Hey, let's go, Letitia.
Ah, so you've come across that article as well.
Got your panel at Anime Boston for Genshin VA stuff. It was awesome. I'm glad. Yeah. I don't know the panels I'm doing for Fan Expo this weekend. I think I'm doing like 2 video game voice acting panels, which is weird that I'm not on any of the anime ones. The fact that I'm considered more a video game voice actor is crazy to me, by the way. And then I think for Anime St. Louis, I have like a few panels. But yeah.
Yeah, you probably don't know this, but after I got engaged, I didn't think I'd be able to wear a Chioriya dress on my wedding day.
Aw.
Why?
My fiancé owns a small business. It doesn't bring in a lot of mora, but we get by. After he proposed, he took me to Chioriya Boutique, and we put down a custom order for a
Aw.
dress.
The video games lately have been popping off. Yeah, I know, but it's wild to me.
He probably noticed how often I talked about Miss Chiori's clothes and how pretty they were. Being able to wear one of her dresses to my wedding has always been my dream.
And then?
And then, something happened to the business, and we ran into major Mora problems. We were able to scrounge up enough to pay off our debts, but it left us without the funds to pay for the dress.
But didn't Chiori say she was able to make the dress from what was left of the original deposit?
Yes. When I came to cancel the order, she asked if something happened, and I told her everything. She heard me out, and then told me not to worry. She assured me that
more
the deposit
money,
I
more
paid
problems.
would be enough for the dress, and that she'd be able to finish making it in time as well. She promised that I'd be able to wear a Chioriya dress on my wedding day.
Hey, say so.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Thank you for the raid.
I've always known Miss Chiori to be a woman of her word.
It is
How's
good.
your stream?
It's just, after I went home yesterday, I couldn't help but take out the dress and try it on. My fiance happened to walk into the room,
Julia.
and when he saw me, he froze on the spot.
Ah.
Cat
what a
event? We
shame.
already did the cat
He's not
event.
supposed to see it until the wedding day.
Well, see, that wasn't actually the issue.
Huh?
He's seen a lot of wedding dresses in his time doing business. So as soon as he saw it, he knew for sure that it must have cost far more than what we paid.
Aw. Well, welcome, Raiders. I tried to play the GeoGuessr and got tricked into the art. Oh, that's so funny. Thank you for the raid, Julia. Hope you all had a good stream. Yeah, we actually saw Kirara earlier. So, that was cool. Yeah. Hope you all had a good stream, and yeah, feel free to stick around. We're in the middle of Chiori's quest.
Huh? So wait, that means...
Yeah. Miss Chiori covered all the costs and held nothing back. The fabric,
Yeah, because she's a
accessories,
badass.
heating, construction. It was all of the highest quality.
Oh. Miss Letitia, I'd really like to use your story for a piece I'm writing about the boutique. Would you mind going on the record?
Huh?
Ooh.
Well, if it would help Miss Chiori out,
If you're on the record, then yes.
I think it'd go a long way. Your real experience is more powerful than all those lies combined.
Chat, if you would like to know what I've been in voiceover-wise, !VA in the chat. But just to give you an idea of some of the games, Rune Factory 5, Fire Emblem 3 Houses, Strangers of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin, Unicorn Overlord, Genshin, Honkai Star Rail, Lost Ark, Gunvolt, Disgaea 7, a bunch of stuff.
Hey, Olaf! Has Chiori come back here since we left?
Huh? I thought you were all together.
No.
Well, we were. If she didn't come back here, then do you know of any other places she could have gone?
Oh, brother.
I remember now. There's this one cliff by the sea. Miss Chiori would always go there whenever she was upset.
In that case, why don't we split up? I'll continue interviewing Miss Letitia, and you two can go look for Miss Chiori.
All right, sounds good. Let's go.
Let's break. Man, I wish I would have picked Ether sometimes.
So, in your opinion, what
It's
is
funny
Miss
because I feel that way
Chiori like as a
about
person?
not picking Lumine sometimes.
Let's see. Well, she's certainly not afraid to say what she means, but she always looks out for her customers however she can.
I've never felt this way. I don't regret choosing Ether. Well, I don't regret choosing Ether, but there are times where I was like, man, I wonder what it would have been like if I picked Lumine instead. I'm a proud Lumine haver.
There you are, Chiori.
Are you crying?
Uh-huh. How did you know where I...
Zach Aguilar blocks you? That's fine. I know where he lives.
Olaf told you, didn't she?
I'm not even kidding. I actually do know where he lives. I literally went to his house yesterday.
She did. We were just looking for you at the shop and Letitia was there. She wanted to thank you for the dress. So, you see? You don't have to be sad. We'll figure out how to get through this together.
I'm not upset. I just wanted to get some fresh air.
What a good shot, by the way.
Want to sit here with me? The view's quite stunning.
You're quite stunning. Got him. Oh man, I'm good at this.
Sorry about that. I'm the only one here most of the time.
Alright, don't mind if we do.
She just slips. Nah, it's gonna be us. Oh, I see a chamber over there I need a key for. You guys see it? You guys see it, chat? You guys see it?
Well, how does it feel?
Alright, I'm not gonna lie. She does look really pretty in this shot. I'm just saying. She looks really pretty.
This place is pretty great.
Right? It's quiet and open, and far from the relentless critique from fashion commentators and the media.
No, I'm not gonna do that, Willow.
It's just you and the beautiful scenery.
Honestly, if there was one shot I would have called her that, it was the where she was beating the shit out of that one guy.
Yeah, it's important to take yourself out of that kind of stressful environment every once in a while.
Yeah. Get off social media.
I didn't grow up in a very strict family. My parents would joke that I grew up to be so assertive because they spoiled me as a child. I would get together with the other children to climb trees and explore caves. One time, I even climbed over the walls of the Kamisato estate. One of the servants had to physically remove me.
Whoa, Paimon would have never imagined that.
But even as rambunctious as I was, when it came to needlework, I was as quiet and focused as could be.
Is this the first quest where they've used more than one CG? I feel like they saved these specifically for the Hangouts. Am I crazy? This is probably the one where I've seen the most CGs used. CGs being like these like character graphics. I don't know if that's what CG actually stands for, but just like the 2D, like just drawn kind of thing. Yeah, it's like the ending of Hangouts. Yeah.
It was as if I discovered a whole new world within those vibrant, dazzling fabrics. You know the feeling?
Sorta.
My parents noticed, and they sent me to study under a famous Inazuman tailor. It wasn't long before I had driven away pretty much every master tailor on the archipelago. You could say I really tried their patience.
You were that misbehaved?
I wasn't misbehaved, exactly.
Oh, that's a really pretty smile.
Often had strange ideas when it came to fashion. Ones that weren't in line with traditional ways of doing things. On top of that, I hated the idea of groveling and making outfits for every arrogant big shot expecting me to be at their beck and call. Anyway, a few incidents later, I soon found myself without a master.
Okay.
Worse, not one shop was willing to hire me. Not even to do grunt work.
Ooh.
No wonder you left Inazuma.
I was angry and frustrated. So, before I left, I swore to all those masters that my brand would one day become renowned all over Teyvat.
Well, that's a great dream to strive towards.
After that, I came all the way to the court of Fontaine, a city often referred to as the capital of arts and fashion.
Plus, I as a
had a lot of fun
dictator.
studying.
Yeah, that too.
Sure, I was living in a small cramped room, but I was finally free to make whatever I wanted. I had a far more naive view of fashion back then. As long as something was pretty, it would become popular, right? A simple concept, surely. Of course, as I spent more and more time in the industry, I learned nothing was ever that simple.
Yeah, nothing!
Least of all, fashion.
Well, I know someone who absolutely adored your designs and dreamed of wearing one at her wedding.
Oh, you mean Letitia? Yeah, she did mention that dream. I'll be honest with you. That's the first time I ever heard something like that from one of my customers. Who would have thought? Even as I continue to pursue my dream, my work has also become someone else's. All right, that's enough sightseeing for one day. Time to come up with a way out of this mess.
Ooh, looks like you've got your game face back.
Back?
Yeah.
It was never gone to begin with. I did say I wasn't upset, didn't I?
I like that shot more.
Paimon thinks we should look for evidence that Uther wrote that article, and that he hired those treasure hoarders to attack Kirara.
Beat up Uther again?
Charlotte's
I
already
agree.
working on an article to address all those nasty rumors so we can publish all our findings in the Steambird once we're done.
I don't like duking it out in the press. But if Charlotte's thrown her hat in the ring, I won't stop her either. I know where Uther's clothing factory is located. It might be a good place to start looking for some evidence.
It will be really funny when Chiori comes out on top and every single person that wanted to ask for a refund wants their stuff back. And Chiori's gonna charge them full price.
Sounds good. We'll come with. As for Fashion Week, well, there's always next year, right? So there's no need to be too upset.
Huh? When did this become an either-or situation? Find incriminating evidence or participate in Fashion Week.
Yeah.
I'm doing both.
Yeah, we're doing both.
But your accessories. Didn't you say your designs were unusable without them?
Old designs.
Well, it's true that I haven't quite figured out what to do about that, but... To tell you the truth, even here in Fontaine, every time I see the sea, I can't help but remember
She better charge them full price.
and
100%.
the vow I made in
I'll
front
actually
of
be
those
upset if she doesn't.
masters. Thinking about all that, I just can't bear to take even one step back. The sea.
What did
Ooh,
just
you
say,
could use like a
Chiori?
bunch of conch shells and like...
Seashells,
Yeah! Make it a prophecy line. I got fashion
I've got
line.
it.
Oh, shit.
Got what?
Prophecy
Come,
wardrobe.
Let's take a dip, shall we?
Take a little dip. I'm fixing my boom arm.
Chiori?
It's fine.
Wait, hold up!
All right, let me take a little dip. Wait. Look, I love Cyno. But if we're taking a dip... We're bringing out the big boy.
Perhaps we could take a walk by a riverbank or some...
Yes, we can take a walk by the riverbank.
Chiori, why did you just jump into the sea all of a sudden?
Paimon, what do you think is the most beautiful thing in the sea?
Fish.
A Lumitwall? Or a pearl, maybe? Oh, coral's pretty too. Oh, Paimon gets it now! You want to use things like that as the accessories for your design!
Die!
Well, now that you hit the nail on the head, help me grab some, would you?
Leave it to us!
Do 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 do. Oh, I guess I do need you. Got it.
These should be enough, right? Paimon picked all the prettiest ones in this area. Chiori will
Oh, did they get rid of the diapers? Or is that just for the cutscene?
Everything looks great. I've also collected a pretty big batch, so we should have enough.
Did they get rid of the bubble diapers?
Are we gonna head back now and make some
No,
new
just for the
designs?
cutscene. Ah.
Yes, but don't forget, we've got more than just the designs to worry about when we get back.
You return to the boutique with Chiori.
Okay, we've got the materials for the accessories. Next, we'll need to use what we have on hand.
Paimon
to
couldn't
create some new
swim?
outfits.
Hey, man.
You mean we have to start from scratch?
I didn't write it.
Will there be enough time?
I should be able to make it if I skip out on sleep.
Oh, that.
Oh no, skipping out on sleep is not the answer. Wait, how come this conversation is giving Paimon major deja vu?
Seems pretty similar to the one we've had with Ganyu before. I guess going after what you want means making certain sacrifices.
Well, anyway, sleep is important. You're not gonna convince
It's Fontaine
Paimon
water,
otherwise.
true, but still.
Well, I
applies.
can't argue with you there. One thing's for sure, though. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make it work.
Whatever it takes.
All this grit and determination. It reminds me of the first Fashion Week I ever participated in.
What else can we help with?
Let me see. I suppose all there's left to do is tear up all the outfits currently on display.
Yeah!
You got it! Wait, what did you just say?
Rip it apart.
You heard me. Tear them all up. When I went to that first fashion week, I had no savings to speak of. Just a few dozen yards of fabric and a dream. I had to make something work, so I tore up all the clothes that I brought with me from Inazuma, and I used the scraps to make my entries for the show. I used the larger pieces for the base fabric and the smaller pieces for accessories.
What a badass.
If it worked back then, why not now? We can also repurpose some of the ready-to-use accessories in the shop as well.
But you worked so hard on all these outfits!
I know. That's why I refuse to let it all go to waste. I'm not going to let them win, even if it takes everything I've ever made and more.
Yeah.
Okay, then... Here goes nothing.
No need to be nervous.
Start
I
shredding.
won't hold it against you. Of course. If anyone dared to tear up one of my dresses in front of me on a normal day, I'd probably toss them into the sewer.
I mean, that's fair.
Just this once, though. I think I can make an exception. Go ahead and tear them up.
Yeah.
Think of it as a good way to vent your emotions.
Windblade! Alright, and we're gonna get this one wet. Nailed it.
Good job. That should do it.
Chiori, are you alright? Sorry for taking so long. I got caught up and... Whoa. What happened to your shop?
Oh, you know, we're ripping shit apart.
Who did this? Those monsters. Slandering you in the papers wasn't enough for them, was it? They even sent people to wreck your shop.
Nah, we did
Give me
that.
their names. Since they're all too eager to tear up other people's clothes, I think it's about time the Spina di Rosula return the favor.
Uther.
Maybe
It was
you
Uther.
should calm down a bit first, cause you see,
I was the one who did it.
Huh?
'Twas me.
Ugh, what is this, a soap opera? I was the one who asked the traveler to tear up the outfits. We need all the fabric and accessories we can get.
The CyYuVtuber telenovela is back. In Fontaine. Hola y bienvenido. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
You wish.
So that's what happened. I guess I got a bit ahead of myself just now. Back to what you were doing, everyone. You can all just pretend like I didn't say anything.
Navia sure is scary when she's angry.
If there's one thing I can't
Sure.
stand, it's a false accusation.
I guess we could call her.
No one's gonna orchestrate some conspiracy
Scary.
to take down one of my friends and get away with it.
You and Chiori are really close.
Of course. Everyone knows that Chiori makes the most gorgeous outfits in town. All of the Spina di Rosula's formal wear is custom tailored here.
Hey, yo, can you make me a suit,
If only you'd
Chiori?
give me the contract for your uniforms as well.
As if you'd enjoy designing something as boring and formulaic as a uniform. That's why I didn't ask you in the first place, silly.
True.
Plus, with how much your intel has helped us out in the past, to the Spina, you're more of an intelligence agency than a fashion boutique.
Oh, that's fun.
If I had it my way, it would be the other way around.
Anyway, we both know why I'm here. Tell me, how can the Spina be of service to you?
If it's not too much trouble, can I borrow some skilled hands to help with some simple sewing work? I'll need all the help I can get if I'm going to finish these outfits over the next few days.
True.
Oh, no problem. I've got a few of those guys all ready to go. I just knew you wouldn't be intimidated into withdrawing from this year's show. When are you going to get started? I can help with sewing too.
Actually, there's something else I'd like to ask of you.
I need you to beat the shit out of
Ask
Uther.
away. I'm all ears.
Oh, and Traveler and Paimon, could you help me pass word to Linny and Lynette? I'll need their help as well.
Gladly.
I'm done with my interview. Has Miss Chiori made it back yet? Oh! What happened to the boutique?
It was Uther.
Who did this? Give me names. I'll make sure every last one lands a full feature on the front page of the Steambird tomorrow.
I'll put them on the trending page of Twitter, I swear.
Not this again.
So what's up?
What should we do about these clothes everywhere? Need any help?
Sort them by the type of fabric first, and then by color. Oh, and don't forget to remove any accessories and put them to the side.
That sounds pretty straightforward. I'll help too.
All right. Let me get the hell out of here and look for our best friend, Lynette, and my boyfriend, Linny. Nah, I'm just kidding. But he is a flirt. He 100% flirts with us all the time. Wait, what am I doing? Walking. No, you're supposed to flow. Damn it, Nouvelette.
Linny, Lynette! Great, you're both here!
A moment later and you'd have missed us.
Well, it's a good thing we didn't.
We read the article in the papers. We were just about to go find Miss Chiori.
Well, that's perfect because we're coming right from her.
She helped design a number of our costumes in the past and even sponsored one of our performances. The time has come, it seems, for us to return the favor.
Oh, perfect! She was the one who sent us!
In that case, I assume that there's something we can do to help. Just say the word and we'll take care of it.
I have no idea what it is, but you're coming with me.
Okay, so it's like this.
Is that all we'll need to do?
Should be a piece of cake for the two of us.
Paimon's glad to hear it! Well then, guess it's about time we go and find some evidence for all the bad stuff Uther's been doing, right?
Yeah, let's go to his house.
Chiori said we shouldn't disturb her over the next couple of days. We can check in with her again once she's done with all the new designs.
I mean,
But the
literally,
show's
let's
in
just
another
go
2
to
days,
his
isn't it?
house.
Will she be able to make the deadline?
Well, according to her, she wants to first beat Uther fair and square at the show, and then defeat him in the court of public opinion. She said that it'd be like,
A two-pronged approach?
Courtesy first, confrontation second?
Yeah, something like that.
I believe her words were, fuck him from both
Understood.
ends.
Then we'll have faith in her decision.
That's what I remember.
We'll go make some preparations. See you at the venue in 2 days.
Alright, we're counting on you.
What up, Midnight?
Okay, then let's also do as Chiori said, and meet up with her at Uther's factory in 2 days. We'll gather the evidence then. Oh, Paimon sure hopes she won't have a hard time making all those new outfits for the show.
Thank you for the gifted subby. The woven and the cut. And I believe this should be the last of the Chiori. Wait, I have to wait 2 days. I miss Fremine. I miss Sino. I'm dying. All right. Well, well, well. We meet again.
Oh, you're here.
Chiori! How are the new outfits coming along? You look kinda tired.
Everybody hates to hear that.
Just a few steps left now. I've handed the rest over to Elof. We should be able to make tonight's show.
Wow, that's cutting it real close. Are you sure she'll be okay without you?
Don't worry. I have no intention of giving ground on either front. With the fashion show scheduled for tonight, Uther has closed his factory. This is our only chance to secure any incriminating evidence.
Yeah.
Okay, Paimon totally
Call
gets
me
that this is all
Batman.
his fault and he totally
Because
deserves
I'm about to
it,
get
but
in there.
wouldn't we technically be trespassing on his
Give
property
him
if
what.
we just
Never
barged
mind.
in like this?
I'm tired.
His factory is
I couldn't
usually
come up with
open to
anything
the
clever,
public.
chat. I'm not
It
funny.
may not be open for business right now, but
Hey,
that
with the
doesn't mean
biddies.
visitors can stop by for a tour. We're just curious customers after all, aren't we?
I am. I'm a curious customer.
Put it that way?
Anyway, Uther's factory is right over there. Let's hurry up and get moving.
Why would he open a factory over there?
We have different marketing strategies. While I specialize in high-end custom garments, he prefers
What
low
up, Night Dark?
prices and large sales volumes. I don't know. Maybe the rent here is cheap.
Alright. Ugh, it's really creepy. Paimon would never choose to buy anything from a place like that.
Exactly.
You make a good point. Let's all be on our guard.
All right. Ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba-da. Going into Uther's factory. Yeah, I got it. Bro, if anybody bought clothes from here, we'd have a problem. Okay, this is way nicer than the really shitty place.
We're in. There really is nobody here.
This is like extremely nice. Also, it is way bigger than the door alluded to.
Welcome, dear visitors.
Oh, Paimon nearly fell out of the air. What is that thing?
A mechanical guide. They usually use a recorded tape to give you a tour of the factory.
Please follow me, dear
I do have all the
guests.
characters in Genshin.
First stop on our tour is a look at the gradual evolution of our clothing brand.
Ah, boring, cheap, boring. They all look the same.
After that, we welcome you to peruse our most popular styles.
Huh.
Boring and dull.
Seems to be doing pretty well for himself, doesn't he? Why would he feel the need to bother you when he could just focus on improving his own brand?
This is the studio where our designs are made. Please, take a look around at your leisure.
100,000 more employment expenses, 200,000 material expenses. Uther's old designs, there's something strange about them. Almost as if they're plagiarized. The courier shall arrive at the city in the morning via...
These are the fitting rooms. Please use them at your leisure.
Huh? There seems to be something in this fitting room.
It's a trap!
Why did the door just close?
Hold on tight, Paimon.
Why?
Or an elevator. I was wondering something since Anime Boston. How far in advance generally does Hoyo have you record the audio lines for limited time events? Depends. Ooh, this looks ugly.
Where did this thing take us?
Seems like we're someplace deeper inside the factory.
I got it. I'm a great swimmer. Why do I hear boss music? But yeah, it literally depends on the event. This is Fortress MRP music, huh?
Order cut.
Next customer.
Next customer. That's cute. Get blasted. Nouvelette uses hydro pump. What quest is this? This is the Chiori story quest. Damn. Speaking of criminal activity.
Filthy! Are the clothes from Uther's shop seriously made here?
Yes. They are.
Look over there.
Ugh.
Ugh. That water looks super nasty.
Yo, take a picture with your camera with a K.
Paimon can smell the stench from all the way over here.
My tips for new players, take your time, enjoy the game, don't spend all of your money in one place.
And I was the one using unsafe materials, Uther?
So he was actually the one who opened an underground factory.
No wonder his clothes always felt weird to the touch.
He's been using all manner of tricks here in a bid to cut costs.
Should Should the clothes made here even be worn?
I'm on sounded
Never
like
mind
she said
issues
shit.
with shrinking and fading. These materials can give you skin problems if you wear them too often.
That's terrifying. Let's take some photos right away as evidence.
The Uther sweatshop for real. Damn, call me Sly Cooper. Doom 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 doom.
This way he won't be able to try and deny anything in court.
Boom boom ba-da-dum.
All right, let's keep going.
Doo 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 doo. Wow, so that's actually crazy.
Doesn't look like there's a path here.
Follow me. Let's go up.
Doo 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 doo. Oh, I can't climb that.
Yeah. Yep.
Do I hear boss battle?
This place seems like some kind of warehouse. Ugh, and it stinks too. Huh? What's going on? Our way in's been blocked.
He wants to trap us in the factory?
Seems like he knew we'd be coming.
You did say he knew you really well, didn't you?
Yes. And that's because we used to be partners.
You mean like business partners, right?
But you're practically at each other's throats. Now you're telling us you used to work together?
When I first came to Fontaine, we were both fledgling designers who longed to gain a foothold in the world of fashion. We shared the same goal, so we decided to work together. In the beginning, we both wanted to make clothes that would stand out from the crowd and shatter tradition. The kind of clothes that would turn heads and leave people in awe. But with every criticism we received, and every sponsor that rejected us, Uther's confidence disappeared little by little. Finally, right before Fashion Week, he came to the conclusion that we wouldn't be able to make the designs we always dreamed of. And we parted ways. For my part, I gambled it all and devoted everything I had to that 1 week. I came out the other side with something that really made me proud. I was nervous to present it, of course, but I knew it was my chance to show the industry what I was made of. In the end, well...
This is Twitter.
You received the acclaim of all Fontaine while Uther gave up on his dream and turned to making this sketchy stuff.
Well, it's written as dodgy.
I don't know the exact details of what happened after that. All I know is, after I opened Chioriya Boutique, he's harassed me every year since.
He's just jealous of what you've accomplished. A guy like that doesn't deserve your sympathy.
Hold on, chat. I'll be right back. I heard something fall. All right, I'm back. It was a vacuum. It just fell. I think one of the animals pushed it. Yeah, it's fine.
Well, let's focus on getting out of here first. Missing the show is as good as letting him win.
There are some control panels over there. Let's see if any of those buttons do anything.
Yeah, those contraptions over there. A ghost? Relax.
Oh, that doesn't seem to have done anything.
Boom. We pressed the self-destruct button, chat.
Warning. Warning.
I was joking.
Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Everyone hold hands.
Are you holding hands, everybody?
Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Keep yourselves at home.
Watch this, chat.
Let the mighty...
Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Oh.
Look over there.
Warning. Warning.
Oh.
Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion
Damn it. Got it.
Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion zone.
We get it. Unauthorized expulsion zone.
Warning. Unauthorized intruders
Well, that was
entering expulsion zone.
embarrassing. She's dead.
We finally made it out. Hi? Why does it feel like the movement
What was that?
patterns of those mechs have changed?
Warning.
Oh.
Unauthorized intruders initiating shutdown.
She had. Hold up. How'd that happen?
You picked the wrong fight.
Bro, she got flung to the. That's actually crazy.
Unauthorized intruders initiating shutdown procedure.
This is embarrassing. Yeah, there we go. Goodbye.
Warning. Unauthorized intruders initiating
Oh.
shutdown procedure.
Oh, hey! It triggered it. Nice. That's really funny.
Warning. Unauthorized intruders initiating shutdown procedure.
Shut this down. Ew, we're going into the dirty water? Ugh. Ba-da-ba-bum bum ba-bum bum bum bum. Okay, the water's pure now. Thank goodness.
We're finally out of that stinky place. Let's take this evidence and get out of here.
Not so fast, Chiori.
Finally, the entrance. At last.
Why would you say that, Paimon? That's such a trigger.
Oh, those chambers couldn't hold you, I see. What a surprise.
I'm so shocked.
We've collected a bunch of evidence on all the nasty stuff happening at your factory. You're not getting away this time, Uther.
Really? Because you took a picture of us at the factory.
The evidence on your person, you mean? What makes you think I have any intention of letting it get past these walls?
Bro, you could have... My guy, you could have literally just been like, I literally took a picture of you guys in the factory turning it on. Because this is not gonna go the way you think it is. Why are we scared? We can take these guys out in our sleep.
More mechanical guards?
Bro, I can
Really?
close my eyes and kill them.
Ever thought about using these funds for a legitimate purpose?
Oh, but this is a legitimate purpose.
What? Destroying Chioriya Boutique? Or continuing to make your rotten rags?
Hey, Majin, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders.
Proving that fashion is merely a laughable farce. A carnival of ignorance.
You know what your problem is, Uther? You've become so obsessed with the concept of fashion itself that you let it paralyze you. Stop trying to cater to it. Focus on your own work, and you get to decide what fashion means.
Tell him.
Spare me the lecture, why don't you? Sooner or later, you'll cater to all the voices too, you know. After all, what is fashion but another form of public opinion?
What is Twitter but another Oh, sorry, my bad.
Fashion is about aspiring towards a certain ideal, but it's up to you to decide what it is. My brand caters to no one but myself and my vision. That's my ideal, and it's not going to change.
Well, once the people witness their former darling's spectacular fall, they'll understand how laughable that ideal truly is.
Uther is a Twitter blue user. I'm dead. I ranked your character as S tier for character demo trailer. generally, but not the top 3. Are we talking about Star Rail? Jing Yuan does have a really good trailer, but if we're talking character trailers, I mean, are like Genshin? I mean, Al-Haytham has a Al-Haytham is probably one of my favorites when it comes to character trailers. He's definitely top. Really? Who else? Maybe Farina? Zhongli. So you're just picking the Archons and a dragon? Okay. Sounds biased as fuck to me.
That's what you've been trying to prove all this time? Your jaded understanding of the industry is the reason you've had it out for my brand for so long? You weren't like this before, Uther. What happened to the man who wanted to make something that would bring the entire world to its knees?
He realized long ago how utterly naive and ridiculous that dream was.
Also, we're gonna sit here and not talk about how Kave's trailer literally had his ass in the shot. Come on, that easily puts it in top 3. You know what? I'll play the bias. Haytham Sino Kave. Boom. You're welcome.
You gave up on your dream, but that wasn't enough, was it? You had to find a way to prove to yourself that it could never have been possible at all. You think you understand, but you're just a bitter man who let his regrets dictate his choices.
Damn.
This
my bad.
whole thing, Uther. It's pathetic.
Yeah, it is. You tell him. Slay.
Pathetic? Why don't you take a look in the mirror? You're a fool daydreaming about taking all of Teyvat by storm. Well, good luck doing that when even Fontaine doesn't have a place for you anymore.
This really is Twitter. That's actually crazy. Like, most of Fontaine's quest and story has been Twitter. It's actually insane to me how, like, people are so jealous and envious of people who are following their dreams that they just shit on them or try to sabotage them. It's actually fucking crazy.
You're right. Maybe all those who pursue their dreams are fools. But more pitiful still are cowards who are too afraid to even attempt what the fool is brave enough to try.
Oh, well, I'm glad I made you cry, Albedo.
You...
Oh my god, a Glock?
Yeah, just leave this guy to us.
You think he's gonna let her walk out?
No, you go instead.
But he has a gun!
It'll be fine. Just go to the venue and tell everyone to proceed with the plan. I'll deal with him. Some lessons are best delivered in person.
I'm not gonna say it. But that was a good fucking line.
Trying to leave, are we?
Paimon, why'd you close your eyes, you idiot?
I've held back all this time because of our past partnership, Uther. But all that changed after our tour of your factory.
Still trying to talk tough, I see.
There's no trying.
No matter what you've been through, no matter why you've become like this. If I may borrow the words of a friend, a guy like you doesn't deserve my sympathy.
Damn.
Allow me to show you the true meaning of the Chioriya brand. The Chioriya brand represents more than a person or a trademark.
All right, bet.
It's a way of life.
Greetings, friends at Fontaine Fashion Week.
How did we get
Please feast
teleported?
your eyes on the extravaganza that CyYuVtuber has prepared for you today.
Kirara's dead.
Brilliant, dazzling, and wholly unique.
This is not the music I was expecting
And
for this
most
moment.
importantly, an enduring, never say die spirit. That's the true meaning of the Chioriya brand.
Damn, Navia's just a flirt with everybody, huh?
Let's welcome the thundering seamstress
mistress,
Huh?
Miss Chiori herself.
Well, she's not really thundering, she's Geo.
Did Chiori not?
Alright, that was hot.
Lights, cameras, over here, please.
Let the show begin.
Hey!
The world may change, fashion along with it.
I didn't know I was in
but
Persona!
Chioriya will remain the same. No challenge is too great. Chioriya caters to no one. Not even the times.
And they're color coordinated?
Rather, Chioriya will always lead the fashion of our time. Finally, let's not forget.
Oh, that's a hot-ass shot.
Only those who do not give up on their dreams are worthy of this brand.
Hey. That's a bar.
Well then, I suppose all that's left to say is, Happy Fashion Week, fellow dreamers.
I like that line. When we get in the Chioriya sponsorship, the merch collab, hey, yo, hit me up.
How about this? A little more to the left.
Like this?
Perfect.
Phew. Oh, that looks great! Miss Chiori, can I take a picture?
You sure may.
Of course.
I didn't know you'd make a brand new signboard.
I made it before Fashion Week. I figured it'd be best to put it up after
I like the logo.
success of the show.
Well,
Because it was a hat before, wasn't it?
Renowned through all of Tevat without a fancy signboard of your own. The Spina's way ahead of you in that regard.
Now that you mention it, perhaps our magic troupe could use one of those.
So did she kill him?
Our signatures
I'm gonna
are
say
the
yes.
Grinmalkin cat and the Bogglecat box. Oh, and we need to add Pear as well.
Pear would need an alias, of course. How about... the Hangry Bird.
The Hangry Bird.
So, does that mean your signboard is going to be 2 cats and a penguin stuffed into a single hat?
That's adorable.
Ooh, that sounds super snuggly and warm.
I love that.
And a bit cramped.
But I love that.
Miss Chiori, I'm done taking pictures. You can expect the article in tomorrow's Steambird, along with the evidence the Traveler gathered.
That better be the fucking logo.
Thank you, Charlotte.
It's my pleasure. Bringing the truth to light is a journalist's duty.
Going forward, feel free to custom order any accessories you need for Monsieur Verite. It's on the house.
Hey, on the house.
You really mean it?
Of course. The same goes for you too, Linny and Lynette.
Hey.
If you have need of any costumes in the future, just drop me a note.
What about something other than a costume?
Oh?
Thank you, Chiori. It's much appreciated.
Well, I don't really need anything. Just don't be a stranger, all right? I don't need anything either. So long as you continue to request my international courier services from Komania Express, we're golden.
Hey,
Actually,
we're golden.
That reminds me. When will you be leaving, Kirara?
Right now.
Huh? About that. The Spina di Rosula has prepared a special vehicle for you, so you can just get in and we'll push it all the way out of Fontaine.
Bro, Navia is just flirting with Kirara.
What? No, that's so embarrassing.
That is not what she says at all. Glad to hear you've toned it down this time. That's not what she said.
Ooh, do we hit something nice too, Chiori?
Hey,
Of course.
Chevreuse.
Just hold on a second.
Oh, brother. The Scarlet. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders.
Disrupting public order at the show, appropriating venue lighting equipment without authorization, using weaponry in public, hosting a dangerous performance without notifying the authorities.
I like it.
Chevreuse, we can explain.
If you come across anyone who matches those descriptions, please report them to the Special Patrol at your earliest convenience.
Chevreuse is a real one. I love Chevreuse.
Enjoyed that, didn't you? Ugh, you nearly scared me half to death.
Says the one who pulled that stunt earlier. How about you do me a favor and tell me in advance next time you're planning something like that?
And if I had, would you have approved?
Hell, I would have given you a gunfire in the background, like a little firework.
No, but it would have at least spared me a whole lot of anxiety.
Well, I would say I more than made it up to you, have I not? A whole underground workshop in the Fleuve Cendra, and the man responsible all tied up and handed to you on a silver platter. Sounds pretty thoughtful if you ask me.
Damn.
All right, I won't argue with you.
What?
You can have this one.
Is Chiori Batman? Is that what we've just discovered? Is Chiori Batman and Chevreuse is fucking, like, Gordon? What is going on?
Well, friends, I would say we've earned ourselves a nice meal for our efforts. Let's go. Spina's treat.
I'll have to take a rain check.
Navia's Dick
I've
Grayson.
still got a lot of paperwork to take care of, so you all go have fun. Oh, by the way, Chiori, I ran into Wenger on the way here. He had a message for you.
I don't need to hear it. I'm sure the old fool used pretty much every apology in the book. I'll just visit him some other day and give him a hard time about everything.
You know him well.
Thanks again, Chevreuse.
My pleasure. Oh, and one last thing.
I'm waiting for the smack.
That was really quite an amazing show.
Oh, thanks. Oh, the smile. I love that. That was cute.
All right, all right. Follow me if you want in on the celebration feast. Come on, we're leaving.
Who's Jason Todd? Nobody. Not in this arc.
Traveler, Paimon, could you go wait for me at that place with the view? I'll let Navia know that we'll be a little late. There's something I'd like to give you.
Are you finally gonna give me a brand new outfit?
A place with a view? Oh, Paimon knows where you mean. Sure, no problem.
Perfect. I'll be right there.
Nope. Child is... No, he is not, chat. Relax. That doesn't work here. That doesn't work here. Hey, what up, Jess?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, we didn't wait long at all. But what did you want to give us that you couldn't share right in front of everyone else?
A brand new outfit.
Take this.
Take this. What am I taking?
Oh, wow. A brooch! And in the style of Chioriya Boutique, too!
Wow.
Wait, Paimon gets one as well?
Yeah, the kids one. Please let it be full of colors so then it's like the baby.
I've only made 2 for now. After much consideration, I decided to give them to you 2.
Thank you, I'll take good care of it.
You've been a great help.
No, I don't
Even
think the
when
Traveler's
things were
ever gonna
looking
get new
bleak,
outfits.
You stayed by my side.
I'm gonna be honest, I feel like what Hoyo could have done. I feel like, and man, if they do this idea years later, I'm actually gonna be upset. I wish with every new region they would have given us new outfits. Like how they give us a new like ability, like a new elemental. Like, because like, if you're switching from weather to weather, right? Why wouldn't you wear something that applies to that? Right? Or maybe something region specific. Because we're outsiders? Obviously we're fucking outsiders, but like, you know?
There were even times when I felt like I had to fight back and win. Even if it was just to honor the trust that you had in me.
The cost? Oh, well, chat, I know the reason why they don't do it. The reason they don't do it is to save money, and they don't have the time for it. Like, if they make a new outfit for every single region, like, bro, they'd just be like, all right, we have to dedicate a few people, like a group of people to this while we work on the story and we work on everything else. So, look, I get why they don't do it. I just said I think it'd be pretty cool.
Well, we may have helped a little, but Paimon would say you deserve most of the credit. This result, it was all you, Chiori.
I know for certain that was not the case. I've chased my dream for so long that I've come to understand something. Apart from conviction and persistence, the thing that matters most is having friends. who believe in you even when you don't believe in yourself. A single person can only do so much. Without all your help, Chioriya Boutique could have easily fallen to ruin.
Well, Paimon doesn't think it would have ever gotten to that point. Not if you had anything to say about it. But, about the stuff you said at the show, you aren't worried it'll rub some people the wrong way?
Perhaps my words were a little pretentious, but they do reflect how I truly feel. I won't bow or scrape before any force in this world, much less any individual. I'm confident in the quality of my work. Create something beautiful, and there will always be people who appreciate it.
Yeah, people.
Well, guess there's nothing to worry about then. Should we go back and join them at the victory feast?
Oh, yes, of course.
Hey, Ninja Yoshi.
But before that, I'd
Think of
like
the
to
sub.
admire the view for just a little while longer.
That's a good shot.
You know, of all the nights I've spent in Fontaine, I'd say this is the loveliest by far.
You can see Celestia from here. Hey, what a good way to end it. And she's gone. We did it, chat. We bested Chiori's story quest. Go inside the boutique. All right, once the quest is done. A good ending. Yeah, let's go see the boutique thing real quick. Don't worry, guys, I got it. I know how to fast travel. This is probably not faster than sprinting, but okay. What up, Loaf? Let me in. You guys still think it's a mess? Oh. They fixed everything. What they want you to think. Damn it. Letter to Chevreuse. Letter to Charlotte. I've heard there's a new clothing trend in Natlin. We'll check it out when I have time. Snezhnaya designs can be used as reference for winter wear if it's on the way. Mason Gardenage employees speaking in the store of a deal between their superior and tone was conclusive. Someone witnessed a wanted criminal coming and going. I fear that it is just a rumor. Thanks for your recent reports. Here are the new decorations for Monsieur Verite. Let's have some tea when you get the chance. Tea only, by the way, no interviews. Some letters lie scattered. Letter from Kirara, Chevreuse. Oh, from. The guards suspect the judge. Clandestine illicit deal. His wife, a regular customer at your store. Please keep an eye out. Damn. The annual Natlin mention. Yep. Ah. I'm ready for my new outfit now. Any days now. I'm ready for my new outfit. Anyway, that's the Fontaine or the Chiori story. How do we feel? I liked it. The ending was a little lackluster. The visual was super cool. But like, it was fun. The story was fun. I felt like the chamber kind of thing was like unnecessary. I mean, we just explored. I mean, it was cool to see the factory and how fucked up he was. But like, the thing that bugged me was it was like, after that, it was like, it all wrapped up. So wait, the people are not getting, are they gonna complain about the refunds? Are they gonna like, complain that it's like, it was all his fault? Like, so it just kind of felt like, it's like, yeah, everything that happened didn't matter. Like, it's like it never happened.
I'm honored to be here 14 months. Your stream
Hey, thank you for the 14 months.
Through some of the toughest days. Sigh. Love you.
This to me next to the cat event was the best part of 4.5. I mean, that's not saying much. There were 3 things in 4.5. So, I don't know. I do like Chiori as a character. I do like the fact I did like her in this quest, and it just made me like her even more. But I mean, it was just like, hey, we beat him, you know, and we just kind of skipped the thing. Like, anyway, we didn't even see, like, you know, like, I don't know. I feel like the part that we should have seen, we didn't see, but we saw stuff that we shouldn't. That was just pandering, you know. But yeah, I mean, overall, I liked it. I mean, I give it like an 8. No, the thing was, I liked Chiori already, but after this, I just liked her even more. So yeah. Yeah, but 4.5 as a whole is very empty, which is a shame. I hope 4.6 has more other than just the Arlecchino character story. Because if Arlecchino is just the thing, like I will be excited for Arlecchino and I will be excited to pull for Arlecchino, but if that's the only thing we get out of 4.6 and maybe some random battle like events, that's gonna be rough. So I hope we get more. I hope we get more out of it. So also an Ito event, but we don't know how big the Ito event is, if it will be a thing. So yeah. 4.7's definitely got to have the last Fontaine region. Well, oh, like the area? Sure. I was gonna say, yeah, and then 4.8 will get like whatever, you know, Bottle Land, you know, that you know, whatever it is with to promote Natlan. Question, chat. Let's talk about Natlan for a second. Am I crazy? So it's the nation of war, right? Is there a civil war happening in Natlan? Or am I crazy? Something like that, pretty much, I'm assuming, could be. That's the rumor. Okay, so it's a rumor. We don't know anything. Got it. Thank you. That's all I wanted. It's a maybe. No, don't say leaks! Don't say leaks! Ban that person! What is wrong with you? Chat, we don't talk about fucking leaks in here. I don't have a problem if you look at leaks, chat. But don't bring that here. Don't bring that shit here. Because if you bring it in here, folks are gonna take it as gospel, even though things might change. Ah, my ZZZ admin. How are you? Look, I'm trying to be good. Don't blame me. Blame them. I'm trying. You motherfuckers are gonna get me in trouble, I swear. Oh my gosh. Also, by the way, your April Fool's joke, that was foul. That was foul. You really made them think there was another Wolfman in ZZZ. You guys are crazy. Bro, if you have not seen what Zenless Zone Zero did for April Fools, it is insane. Bro, I highly recommend you check that out. Oh my god, that April Fool's joke was insane. Bro, talk about thirst traps. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Golly. Yeah, I'm curious about Natlan. I'm curious. I wonder when we'll get like info. I mean, the closest thing to info we'll get will be like maybe a developer thing during 4.8 or like leading into 4.8. I'm not sure. I mean, 4.8 will be like whatever it is to tease the coming nation, you know, how they always do, where they like hint towards what the story's gonna be. And then you don't realize it until you're actually playing through the story, and then we're like, oh yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. Hey, Catherine, thank you for the raid. I'm excited for Wuthering Waves. I am looking forward to it. I hope they fix the writing. Because it was a lot of info dump at the very beginning of the game, and I feel like if the game is like that still, I might like bail or start skipping a lot of dialogue that I kind of need to have for the world building, you know? So I will say it is interesting seeing a lot of like these upcoming like games that are inspired. I'll say Genshin inspired because I mean the UI is similar. Like not every open world game is a Genshin, you know, inspired game obviously, but like the way these games are like with the UI and like the where literally the placement for things and just how, you know, I'm interested. I will say out of Wuthering Waves, the Azure game, the there's another game I can't remember, but out of all of those games that are inspired by like Genshin, I am most excited still for Project Mugen. That game still looks crazy. Oh my god, Project Mugen. Man, you gonna bow out for the night? Yeah, we're about to wrap things up here myself. But yeah, for Project Mugen, out of all of them too, yeah, it just looks crazy. I don't even know like when it's even gonna like have a beta or whatever. But yeah, I do think Genshin needs some things to adjust to make it better. I hope that in I feel like if by 5.0 we don't get the big changes, I feel like Genshin is gonna be rough. Cause like, it's not that Genshin won't be enjoyable, but I feel like Genshin could soar again, like above all else, if they just literally take notes from their other game, you know, like Star Rail. Cause like, I feel like the thing that keeps people from coming back is that it does feel like you need to have a calendar specifically for Genshin. So daily commissions not being dog shit would be nice. I mean, now you don't even have to do your daily commissions, which is a great update. But like, if they can just improve on certain things, like removing the limit of what day you can get certain items, that's a huge step. If they add reserved resin, fantastic. And if they add like you being able to send off your units to go collect, hell, like I'll even take like 5 to 10 of the ascension items a day. I would love that, you know? Because if they did all that, I do feel the Genshin player base would skyrocket. Or not skyrocket, but it would bring back a lot of Genshin players that were burnt out because they wouldn't feel the need to have to log in every single day. They'd be like, oh, cool. I'm not logged in today, or I'm not logging in tomorrow, but I know that if I don't play for a week, I can come back and have all of this shit waiting for me. So it'll be great. Yeah. Because you want to, you know, give your players, you know, like something.
Looks so amazing.
Yeah. Anyway. Well, we did it, folks. That's it for today's stream.